Hey guys, what's going on? So today what we're working on is installing a tuner for my 2006 Vrsc Street Rod V-Rod. The reason we're installing a tuner is because I installed a brand new Danmoto Highwayman 2-into-1 exhaust, as you can see here. And so we need to tune the bike properly to get it running right and get all the power out of it. So I decided to go with the Vance and Hines fuel pack. The reason I did was it was one of the cheaper options. Kind of, you know, not the cheapest, but not the most expensive one. And the Vance and Hines Competition Series exhaust is similar to this. So a lot of guys run this because of that. So we're going to get into how to install it. So the first step to doing that is taking the seat, flipping it up like you're going to put gas in the bike, and removing this one nut. And once we remove this one nut, it's a 1/2 inch. What we're going to do is pop the back part of the seat off so we have access to the ECU. So once you remove that nut and the rear half of the seat, what you're going to see under here is the factory ECU. And what you need to do is remove the connector from the factory ECU by pushing down on the clip and pulling it out and back. Here you can see the Vance and Hines fuel pack, and what we're going to do is connect the gray connector to the factory ECU and the black connector to the factory harness. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll move on to the next step. So the next thing to do, guys, is take off these 4 Phillips head screws. Once we take those off, we're going to have access to those buttons under the clear cover to program in the map that we need to use for whatever bike you're using. The easiest way to go about that is to go to Vance and Hines website for the fuel pack, and then you navigate to the map section, and it'll show, you know, make, model, what mods are done to it. You input that and it gives you a set of values. And the set of values is what you do, what you insert into this. You turn on like the bike normally like you would without starting the engine, and then you cycle through and hit these buttons to put those values into there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll see what we're going to do next. So as you guys can see, I removed the cover, and what we want to do next is go ahead and flip the ignition on. And then you see the numbers pop up. So each number is going to have a value that you're going to input into there. It's going to go positive, negative, next. So you're going to input all those values that it shows you on the website until you get to the end. Then once we get to the end, we're going to pop that cover back on and move on to the next step. So now that you've gone ahead and put in all the modes, turn your ignition back off, and put the cover back on, what we're going to do is use the Velcro that Vance and Hines included to Velcro the fuel pack down right here underneath the seat. Once that's Velcroed, all you're going to do is take your rear portion of the seat, put it back on, tighten that nut, flip the seat down back into the normal position, and then we're going to crank the bike up. So now that we have everything put back together, we're going to start the bike up. So as you guys can see, it starts right up, and that's exactly what we're looking for. Have the new exhaust on, the new tuner on. The bike should run great. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. Subscribe for more videos I want to put up about this V-Rod, and till next time, have a good one, guys.